Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever felt like Google just isn't what it used to be, you're definitely not alone. Today we're going to break down what's happening behind the scenes, why Google is, in many ways, dying, not literally, but their reputation, their trust with users, and honestly, their future dominance. It's all on the line. We'll cover how corporate greed completely reshaped Google, how their constant pursuit of profit is backfiring, and how everyday users like you and me are slowly turning away from what was once the most trusted name in tech. So buckle in whether you're a tech enthusiast, a frustrated Google user, or just curious about what happens when a tech giant forgets its roots. This video is for you. First, let's go back. Remember when Google felt different? It wasn't just a company, it was the company that made the internet usable. Two Stanford students launched it in 1998 with a mission to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful, and they stuck to that for a while. We trusted Google because it was simple, fast, and most importantly, it didn't feel like it was trying to sell us something every 5 seconds. Remember that old motto? Don't be evil. That wasn't a joke, that was their guiding principle. Fast forward to now. And well, I think we all know that motto quietly disappeared in the rearview mirror. So what happened? The short answer: money. Like many tech companies, Google went public, and when you answer to shareholders, suddenly your focus shifts. It's no longer just about building great products, it's about making sure your revenue and profit margins keep growing. Quarter after quarter, year after year. For Google, that meant one thing: ads, more ads, everywhere. On search, on YouTube, on your apps, your browser. Even in your inbox. Google turned its ecosystem into a money-making machine fueled by your data. Now I get it, companies need to make money, but there's a difference between healthy business growth and selling your soul. And Google, they went all in. Let's break it down. Search results. Ads often take up the entire first page. Real useful content gets buried. YouTube, it started with a few ads. Now, you can't watch a 5-minute video without being interrupted twice. Gmail. Your email isn't private. Those personalized ads don't create themselves. The Google Play Store. Pay to win, app ranking manipulation, all benefiting Google's bottom line. And if they can't compete fairly, they just buy the competition or crush them. Another huge problem: your privacy. Google makes billions by turning you into the product. They collect mountains of data: your search history, your location, your voice, your emails, even your behavior on other websites. Sure, they say it's all for better experiences, but at what cost? Look at the scandals: data leaks, accusations of tracking users even with location off, fines from the EU for privacy violations, hidden agreements with phone manufacturers to make Google the default everywhere. People are waking up to how invasive Google really is, and they're not happy. All of this, the ads, the data collection, the lack of real competition, it's led to a massive trust problem. Consumers used to love Google. Now, more people are switching to DuckDuckGo for search. Brave and Firefox are gaining users who want privacy. Even Apple, not exactly a small player, is positioning itself as the privacy-first alternative to Google. And Gen Z, they're using TikTok as a search engine. That's how far things have fallen. Google isn't dying because people suddenly hate technology, they're dying because people hate feeling used. It's not just consumers. Governments and regulators around the world are finally stepping in. We've seen multiple antitrust lawsuits in the US, record-breaking fines from the European Union, investigations into Google's ad business and search monopoly, growing calls to break up big tech entirely. Google's empire isn't invincible, and their greed is finally catching up with them. So is Google going to disappear overnight? Of course not. They still own massive parts of the internet: YouTube, Android, search. The list goes on, but make no mistake, the cracks are showing. When people lose trust, it's hard to get it back. Just ask Facebook. Or should I say Meta? What do you think? Is Google doomed to fade into irrelevance like other tech giants before them? Or can they turn it around? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay informed, stay skeptical.